following presentation of the NBA.
There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And at the start of the new year, a look here at the Rookie of the Year race. Some great young players making their entree into the NBA. There hasn't been many times where he's played like a rookie as he's come in and done whatever is asked of him. That's why he's our number 5.
And at number 5 in the rankings, it wouldn't be out of the question for him to make a run at that top spot here in the last half of the season.
Not at all. His talent is right on par with any of those guys ahead of him right now in the rookie rankings.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is a champion. But he said, growing up, I never thought about titles. I just wanted to be the best player I could be. When I got to the league, I was listening to all the noise and it was taking control of my mind. For me, mentally, I have to just focus on my craft. Guys, the results have flown since then.
Clearly. David, thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Sliding into the wing spots, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Favors, and it's Giddey in at the point. And for the Nets, they've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Mills in at the point guard. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason, do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just see them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
There's the pass to Durant. Feeds it to Drummond, and that one drops for him.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Now, here's Dort. Passes it to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Favors. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Mills. He doesn't hit that one. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Some solid defense from Harris.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Here's KD. The Thunder pull it in. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
But once they could taste that upset, they weren't going to let this one slip away. Ferocious in that overtime period.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Dort. After the basket by Brooklyn. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Mills. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Driving to the basket. Rebound Andre Drummond.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And slam dunk by Harris.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
And, Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Drummond. Now here's Simmons. He's covered closely. And here's Mills from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5. Outside Durant. Shoots over Dort. Offensive rebound, Nets. And that one's good. Drummond.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Mills. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. Puts it up. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Against Washington, he was really on his game. The pass to Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Next step kind of action there from Shea as he's able to find the open teammate.
Now Mills. 11 points last game. Passes it to Harris. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris misses. So Favors will bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Now here's Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Mills with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now, here's George. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
Giddey, no good. The Nets with the lead. The three from Mills. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got his fourth rebound in this one.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Now, here's Meledon. Aldridge is covering. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Here's Roby. Pass to Jerome. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, draw the D in, kick it out for the open shot. That's taking a page straight out of your textbook. Well done.
Nets have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Curry finds Brown. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Miami. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And checking out the Thunder, they're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Roby the pass to Meledon. Here's Jerome. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Aldridge, no one around him. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
To the paint. It's stolen by Dragic. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. Oh, that's blocked.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Drives to the hoop. Man. Rebounded by the Nets. Brown kicks to Dragic. Now the dish to Curry. Clock at 6. The kick out to Aldridge. No good from outside. Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Meledon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And the basket by Curry.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket. Now
here's Meledon, guarded by Curry. Man can't hit.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Well, when Dragic gets the opportunity to drive, guess what? He's driving. Foot on the gas pedal there.
Now, here's Melodon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Mann. Pass to Roby. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Aldridge dishes to Curry. Into the lane. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Mann passes to Bazley. Count that one. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside Curry. The 3. Curry with another miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The pass to Roby. Out left to the wing. Jerome. A three-pointer, no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Dragic. And it's Bazley with the rebound. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Roby. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Roby's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Kevin Durant able to get his shot anytime he wants. But he points out that defense requires all 5.
This league is not one-on-one defense, so it's a team defense. And, the best defenders, the reason why they're the best defenders is because they got 4 guys behind them that's going to help them and that they trust. So, I think that's what makes us good when we do that.
I agree. Well, if they're locking teams up, they're awfully hard to stop.
And KD, with his length, probably underrated as far as his defensive impact.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Seth Curry. He's out there with Dragic. Brown out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paladon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting around 41% on the night. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Aldridge. The kick out to Dragic. Goes back up. Headshot off. The Thunder leading by 11. Going inside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Nets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. That was a rookie, Teo Maledon, got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about him.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next year.
And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. They get the rebound. Kicks it to Curry. Outside Dragic. Passes to Brown. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range, Jerome with the rebound. Jerome's got 4 rebounds now tonight. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. Here's Oklahoma City. They've got an 8-0 run. There's the drive. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Now, he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Barry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Drummond. And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Nets trail by 18. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now Mills. He's got 5. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Fooled the defense there. Mills is a deadly shooter coming off the pick and roll. That time the slip pass worked.
On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Giddey. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
KD with it. And here is Harris. 8 points his last outing. Outside, KD. Shoots over Dort, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, Kevin Durant not only feels like he can score from everywhere, he does. So when he's that close, just count it.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Rebound, Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. He kicks it to Mills. Off target with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Good. And Harris gets the assist. That's 12 points for Andre Drummond.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now Mills. Pass to Drummond. The shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game is the first and last of their home season.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Mills. 5 points in the game. Outside, KD. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after the three-pointer from KD. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey, covered by Mills. Giddey, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Dort misses. Nets trail by 14. Durant feeling it out a bit. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And stolen by Drummond. Only one man back on D. Durant, wide open, he fires. Basket is good, the assist from Harris.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Inside, it's deflected. Here's Favors. And that time, also a missed shot. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. With the drive. And the lead is down inside single digits. Mills has got 4 this quarter.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Nets trail by 10. Here's Mills. 7 points in the game. KD with it. Shoots over Dort. Shot is good off the back rim and in. KD's got 14 points.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Giddey. Defended by Drummond. Pass to Giddey. Takes a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Simmons passes to KD. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Giddey. Guarded by Harris. Giddey the pass to Favors. Here's Dort. And the Thunder another 3.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Nets trail by 12. And here's Mills. Here's Simmons. He takes it in, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Rebound, Brooklyn. So for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Drummond. And Curry subbed in for Patty Mills. And the Nets shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Aldridge. And it's Bazley with the rebound. Bazley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the pass to Giddey. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. 5 on the clock. Mann passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mann, guarded by Curry. Mann can't hit.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here is Harris. The kick out to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bazley's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the three ball. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Nets trail by 13. Durant kicks to Aldridge. Back to KD. Floats one up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. And he knocks down the first one. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Dragic comes in for Harris. And both free throws good for Durant.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Melodon, guarded by Curry. Now here's Melodon. He has 5. Over Aldridge. The shot by Melodon, no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good. As you know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster. Shooters were getting open shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's Giddey. Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Sliding into the wing spots, Gilgeous-Alexander and Dort. Then there's Favors, and it's Giddey in at the point. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Shoots over Mills. Giddey, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Back to Simmons. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Giddey. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Thunder have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Favors against Drummond. Harris trying to get free.
And that combination of size, mobility, and effort with Favors is what makes him special as a defender. And Lu Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And the first one drops. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
All free throws good from Dort. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. To the inside. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
This is what Durant does best. A natural-born scorer. And that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
The Thunder leading by 14. Stolen by Durant. The finish, and Simmons slams it in.
And phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Durant kicks to Simmons. Back to KD. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and the rejection by Favors. That one drops for him. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Giddey. Second chance shot. And another shot. And finally they hit one. Favors got his second basket of the night.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now Simmons, his scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Out to Harris, the tray, and the Nets, another three.
And, you know, over time, we've seen Harris become much more assertive. Have to respect how much he believes in his jump shot.
Here's Giddey. 18 points for him. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Poked loose. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got a pair of threes now here in the third for Brooklyn. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's Giddey. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Favors. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Mills looking it over. Takes the three. Offensive rebound, Nets. That one goes in. Drummond's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Durant. Roby, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the layup. Nets trail by 6. Harris outside. The pass to Mills. Back to Simmons. A baseline J. Here's Drummond. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Curry's checked in for Brooklyn. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They led by as many as 18 points. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 18-6 run. Curry deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Harris. Passes it to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Over Roby. Curry's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. Nets trail by 6. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
And these are shots Simmons hits consistently. A highly efficient score from there.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
The Nets making a switch here. Dragic is checked in. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
But most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander after Ben Simmons' miss.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Nets trail by 9. And here is Simmons. He has 6. Dragic the pass to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dragic. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Curry passes to Dragic. Shoots over George. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Curry. This is to Dragic. Outside Simmons. He kicks to Brown. 4 on the clock. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
Well, proving more and more he's trying to be more effective from the three-point line as Gilgeous-Alexander collects a bucket.
Brown. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Giddey. 18 points for him. Pass to Favors. Shoots over Brown. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Timeout called the Nets.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nets trail by 16. And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Now, here's Melodon. D right on him. Pass to Jerome. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. On the pass to Claxton. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Claxton's got 5.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half. 1:36 left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Here's Roby. 8 points for him. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now, here's Melodon. He's got 5. Count the basket. He has 7. .46 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Curry. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, pick a tool out of the toolbox. The sheer number of Aldridge's moved inside make him so hard not to foul.
The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Aldridge.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Bruce Brown. Both free throws good from Aldridge. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jerome. 19 seconds left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Melodon from past the arc. Unable to get that one. Mills finds Curry. And here is KD. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Mills out there with Seth Curry, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Durant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That's his first foul. Oklahoma City on D. Here's Mills. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And here is Melodon. And there's the pass to Mann. They get it again to the middle. Here's Bazley. Gets it to go from 8 feet. And the Thunder lead by 11.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Mills. Outside for Curry. Drills it from outside.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now here's Meledon, covered by Mills. And then Meledon with the dunk.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
Here's Curry. The Thunder making the shot. He can't get that one. Here's Meledon. Shakes him over Mills. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he makes the first. Joe Harris is checked in for Seth Curry. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 12. Passes to Mills. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Mann. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Now the feed to Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Free throw, good. Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Durant. And the Nets miss again. Here's Jerome, guarded by Harris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First one falls for. Good on both. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Drummond. Outside, KD. Back to Drummond. Pass to Claxton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Jerome. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jerome's got 4 this quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's KD for 3. And the Nets another 3.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
It's stolen by Harris. One-on-one fast break. The 11-footer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
That's good from Harris. And the Nets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Jerome. The pass to Meladon. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. To the paint. Mills with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Simmons is running.
That's some lightning quick hands there from Patty Mills. His pick helps the team get out in transition.
Inside. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Nets trail by 8. Now Mills. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And while he's better known for scoring than playing the PG position in a traditional sense, Patty Mills becoming a better playmaker.
Here's Jerome. Driving the lane and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Shots good by Mills.
Dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
Passes it to Meladon. Here's Jerome, guarded by Harris. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Now here's Mills. In the corner, Simmons with it. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Giddey. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
And making the most of their opportunities at the line here in the second half.
Mills with it. Pass to KD. High post try. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 14 points here in the second half.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Now here's Meledon. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one's good. Durant.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Meledon. And then Meledon with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Harris following the score by Oklahoma City. And here's Mills from the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Mills has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Nets. The Thunder have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Down low. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a one-point game. Pass to KD. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. He feeds it to Favors. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's KD. No good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Giddey, covered by Mills. Favors passes to Giddey. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Nets trail by 5. And here's Mills. On the wing, Harris. And the 3-ball is good. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the right side. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Now the pass to Mills. Takes it from 10. Clock at 6. Outside, Simmons. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Thunder with the lead. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Robinson Earl. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Here is Durant carrying the load for the team offensively.
He is a handful, always dangerous, and he's greedy for buckets.
Now here's Mills. And Drummond throws it down.
And answering the call, Andre Drummond giving this team some huge buckets down the stretch.
Harris against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Favors. Pass to Giddey. Mills with the steal. Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
And it's tied up with that one.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harris. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Favors. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He started closely.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
Durant with it. Around Jay. The Thunder pull it in. Favors has got his 16th rebound on the night. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant dishes to Mills. Right between the eyes.
You remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Off target from downtown. And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really won. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Kevin Durant. Okay, a slow start for you offensively, but you were able to stay aggressive. How do you keep that mentality as a great scorer?
Well, you got to keep shooting, no matter what happens. So it's easy to, play well throughout the game when you're making shots, but when you're missing, you got to get your mind right, and that's what I tried to do, is just stay aggressive.
And it sure showed out there. Thank you very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.